Hey guys, it's Simon here from the Overlanders. I just wanted to show you the Columbus, which I've been using for a year now and absolutely loved. Somebody's bought this tent. I'm going to try the Maggiolina next, but just wanted to take you through a few things, a bit of an update on opening the tent, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. It's one latch and it's up. That's it. So the ladder, the Autohome ladders are beautifully made. Just really light, strong enough, and they can be stored inside the tent. I just had mine in the boot because I was using it earlier today. But made in Italy with like the tents. There's a really nice basic, very easy to use opening mechanism. These little sprung latches which locate themselves. That's it really. You can locate the hooks of the ladder on the side of the tent, or if you've got a roof rack with a rail around the edge, you can lean the ladder against that rail. Darn, I just did that video and then I realized the top of the tent is out of the frame, but I'm going to adjust it. And that is because it's a pretty tall tent, which when you're on the inside is nice. So the feel of the wedge-shaped tent versus the box-shaped tent is very different. The space inside there is really nice to be in. You can kneel, it's very airy feeling. The door at the rear, when open, gives you this real kind of panorama. So I'll get up in there and show you the different ways that rear door works. Love seeing that badge. These tents have been made in the same factory in Italy since 1958. So these guys have really ironed out all the details, solved the problems. The fabric, the detailing is just second to none. Here we go. I'll get in the tent, check out how the back door is used. The back door is a fairly flexible system, so you've got actually different options for using it depending on the weather. So I'll show you how that works. At the moment here we've got a canvas sheet that's rather like a kind of a privacy screen that you can manage letting it down or up depending on whether you need that privacy, and have the whole rear of the tent as a big piece of insect mesh, which gives you this kind of wonderful, very tall opening, heaps of ventilation up there. This door you could actually take right out, all the way down like that. This is rather like a winter door with a window and a ventilation flap here to prevent condensation. The other thing that's quite cool about the Columbus is this door in warm weather can be used as an awning, or if it's a little rainy but you still want lots of ventilation, the rear door there comes with a small aluminium strut so that this door can be left leaning out. It comes with a set of guy lines and pegs in case you need to peg it to the ground or want to. I've never had to use those. So I'll take these and we'll set them up. Really nice quality aluminium Everything that these guys do is nice. Rain cover, shade cover, air circulation, you can use that. Just like to give you a little feel for being inside the tent. So you have a great view of wherever you are. I must say as well that these side windows, they don't look enormous from the outside, but actually when you're inside, they are really good in terms of size. This is a German fabric, super breathable. I don't know why anybody would make a tent out of fabric that's not breathable. So condensation has just not been an issue in this tent. The fly screens are also fiberglass, really tough. Also replaceable at a low cost from Autohome. So really nice to have something that you can replace if you need to without much fuss. But just beautifully put together. A great sort of stargazing window. An LED light up above that comes standard on the tents. So fiberglass shells, of course. We'll put some information in a link about the fiberglass. Really the natural product for a tent, I think. So this flap you can tuck into the mattress there. And the outer flap sheds water. So I really like that system because when the doors open, it's out the way. You're not trying to tread over a zip. Much kind of more robust than having a zip that you are constantly moving across. I think this is a nice way to do it. And when it's tucked in, which is straightforward to do, it's insect proof. The only disadvantage I think of the Columbus potentially for some people would be because it hinges from the front, you've got a decreasing amount of footroom there. I'm 6 foot tall. This is a 2.1 meter long tent. It's not a problem for me, but if you're taller than that, then you would probably consider the extra long version of this tent, which gives you an extra 20 centimeters, which would really be fine for the tallest people. And if you want to top and tail with some kids, then the box shape is maybe better. So just kind of different takes on how to do it, really depending on what you like the most. But probably the striking thing about this tent is the space inside. Yeah, you might like the boxy shape in some instances. Some people will prefer that. I've got it ready for packing up there, so I've tucked this fabric in, which would otherwise be shedding water like that, and I've done the elastics up on the inside, so that's why it's pulling in like that at the moment. You know, that shape as well is also rigid in the wind, so something you can point into the wind, and you've got a tent that won't flap around at night. It's compared to a fold-out tent, a different story when it comes to that. Now I'm going to pack it up, and also an easy process. It's straightforward. So here we go. But essentially, that's more or less it. So the ladder is tucked up in there. That's kind of it really. And that was doing it in a relaxing way, so a very unfussed way to leave the camp in the morning. if you're stopping every night, you so appreciate traveling in a tent that's so easy to put up and to take down. Thanks again.